Namaste, yoga friends. Welcome to today's video, which is a couple days late on the full moon. You know what December is like for those of us that are parents, in my case, parent and grandparent, and also in my case, parent, grandparent. I have my own business and I am working, teaching, and out in the schools. There just does not seem to be enough time. And I want to talk to you about that. Not only was it just a full moon, but for some of us, and especially in December, it always feels like there's not enough hours in a day. There's not enough time to get things done. You might be holiday shopping, gift wrapping, going to holiday parties, planning events. And the thing is, actually, time really is speeding up. And part of it has to do with the energy that we are in as a collective, we call it, or in the world, affecting everybody. Time is speeding up, and you might be feeling it. I have been feeling it tremendously. It has made me actually very, very tired, where I have not been able to do certain things I always do, which are like these videos. I always used to do videos on the new moon and full moon. Not right now. And so just know that if you're feeling that intense pressure, I've been feeling that pressure. It's lightening up a little bit right now, but I was feeling intense pressure for 2 weeks. So much pressure. It is a great time if your child is feeling that stress and pressure to have a party. And if you can tell by everything surrounding me, I am celebrating the holidays big time. I love this time of year. It's my favorite time of year. A lot of people celebrate the holidays. We've got everything but Kwanzaa represented here. So you celebrate Kwanzaa, no offense, but we are all about Christmas and Hanukkah and Christmaka coming this year. But the energies have been intense. So for your child and for yourself, the number one best thing you can do is meditate or just simply breathe. The simplest breath to do is to just close your eyes, breathing into the count of 3, holding it to the count of 3, and breathing out to the count of 3. And you do that for several times depending on your child's age, okay? That's a very simple breath. Other things that can help your child during this time of year and yourself with this pressure. There is nothing better than getting outside, but I know in the cold weather climates that's very difficult. Here in the Carolinas, easy to get outside. It was 70 degrees yesterday and the day before. And so get outside, feet on the ground. If you can do it barefoot. That helps ground you. Be near trees if you can. Most of the garden stuff now is out of season to be around in gardens, but it is the time right now to look at this past year and celebrate all of the beautiful things in your life and in your child's life, so that when you're with your friends and family, you can honor that. Back to the zodiac stuff. The energy. The full moon was in the sign of Gemini. If you study Western astrology, if you study Vedic astrology, it was in the sign of Taurus. Here's the two differences. Gemini is what's called an air sign. And Geminis are all about short distance travel. They talk. Your child might have been talking a lot more than usual. They like parties and people and places and short trips. Then you've got Taurus. Totally different animal, totally different energy. That's the energy I was feeling the Vedic astrology this moon was. It's about finances and money. And look at everything going on in the financial market right now that's been happening. That's the Taurus energy. Taurus energy also wants to stay close to home. They are an earth sign, and so they need that energy of feeling close to home. They also like food, foodies, good food especially. So those were the two energies of this moon that you were just got through in the past couple days. So if you felt either of those, you can decide if you study more of Vedic astrology or you study more of Western astrology. Um, the end of this year, we're going to go into the last new moon of the year. And this December is the last new moon in Capricorn for 2 years. There will not be a new moon next year in Capricorn, which is very different and odd, but either way, that this is our last new moon of the year, and that's when you set your intentions for the next year. And I want you to think about this ahead of time. I usually don't do that, but new moons are when you do set your goals and your intentions, and it falls on the 30th December. 30th, it couldn't be any closer to the New Year's. It's the perfect time. So think about that. Look back first at all the wonderful things your child achieved and you might have achieved this year, even if it was one little thing. And think about going forward into 2025, what you might want to achieve then. So I wish you all a very happy holiday, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. May you have a blessed season with your loved ones, your friends, and your family. We will be closing our operations down for 2 weeks.